Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speaks.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at it.
So I've been trying my best to keep y'all up to date with minute-by-minute updates on Wendy Williams since this Wells Fargo debacle has taken place. Wendy has spoken and she said she's fine. She's tired of the false narratives being placed out about her health and her well-being. She's on the mend. And last but not least, it would not be Wendy Williams fashion if she didn't end everything with a "how you doing?" Child, y'all don't believe me? We're about to break it down. But before we get into that, be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any of this tea. Now let's get back into it. So if you follow me on YouTube, then you've seen my community tab where I let you know the last update regarding Wendy Williams and Wells Fargo was that Wells Fargo was willing to give Wendy Williams some of her money, but they did not want to hand it directly to her. They said that they would pay her creditors directly, and those creditors had to be historically paid from that account, meaning she couldn't pay anybody new, she couldn't add anybody else. It had to be someone who was historically paid from that account. They named utilities, payroll, etc. Now they don't know if she ran her light bills up that month, if a water main burst and the water bill was high. They wanted that full control as they saw fit. They want to continue to fight Wendy and have a guardian issued to handle her finances because they don't feel that she is of sound mind. Well, Wendy has come forth by way of her attorney, and she had time today. Wendy had a lot to say. This is a press statement. It says, on behalf of Wendy Hunter, professionally known as Wendy Williams, as counsel to her in her affairs, Wendy wants the world to know that she strenuously denies all allegations about her mental health and well-being. During this hiatus from the show, Wendy has employed holistic health professionals to help her reach optimal health during her treatment of Graves' disease and thyroid concerns. It saddens Wendy that Wells Fargo has chosen to believe the allegations of a former employee who is upset because she no longer has direct and unfettered access to Wendy's financial affairs. Wendy had to unfortunately bring this action because Wells Fargo had refused to honor her power of attorney, granting her son authority to make inquiries to the bank on Wendy's behalf. Wendy further believes that all of the false narratives currently making the rounds derive from this source, and she is saddened that she once considered this person a friend. Miss Sheila, you just can't be trusted, can you? Wendy can't believe that Wells Fargo has wrongly denied her access to her funds without justification. She has spoken to several bank representatives and have even gone into a local branch and discussed this issue with branch managers as clear evidence that there are no concerns about her state of mind. In fact, Wells Fargo alleged suspicions were never raised until Wendy made it known that she no longer wanted to bank at Wells Fargo due to the bank's mishandling of her complaints about her advisor. Wendy wants you to know that she is fine, she is of sound mind, and disappointed about falsely circulated statements from an industry she has devoted her life to. Wendy is grateful for the love and the outpouring of support she has received from her fans, and she can't wait to get back. She thanks everyone who has been patiently awaiting her return and believes that thanks in large part to the love and support of her son, her family, her new team of doctors, and a change of scenery, she is on the mend. Wendy says to all of her fans, "How you doing?" So please send her positive messages, energy, and affirmation to her social media that she can read daily. Thank you, LaShawn Thomas, Esquire, counsel to Wendy Williams. Now, I want to shout out that Surprise Witness TV on YouTube. One of my subscribers actually sent me a link to her channel. She actually broke down that Miss Julie Schiller has only worked at Wells Fargo for 4 years. As you can remember, they said that Wendy and Miss Schiller have been working together for 15 years. Wendy has only been a client of Wells Fargo for 4 years. So more than likely, Miss Schiller brought Wendy Williams onto Wells Fargo when Lori started working at Wells Fargo. So they actually more than likely had some type of friendship going on. For Wendy to not only end a friendship, but end a business relationship, something shady had to happen, and more than likely, someone is trying to cover something up, and that's why they don't want to give Wendy Williams access to her account. Wendy Williams' attorney was like, "Look, we appreciate y'all wanting to let her pay her bills, but nah, son, we're not going out like that." So they said this: "While our client appreciates respondents being open to arrange to release funds directly to the creditors to pay outstanding amounts that have been historically and regularly paid, it calls into question question why such historically and regularly paid outstanding amounts ceased in the first place, pretty much saying y'all denied her access of her funds. You can look on her account because she doesn't even have access to her account at this point. Y'all can look at her account and see what bills she has. You see she has employees to pay. You see she has utilities and mortgages to pay, and y'all are just going to cease all funds? Going back to the letter, if those bills were not subject to suspicion of undue influence or financial exploitation, as they have alleged to this court, and in a guardianship proceeding, again of which neither our client nor her designated power of attorney have received any service or process for, or have any knowledge of it being commenced, nonetheless, we request an order directing the immediate release of those funds by respondent, and we also reiterate our request before this court to have a hearing to, among others, avoid and delay in bill payments being made due to any potential dispute between the parties as to whether any outstanding amount is historical or regular. Whose light bill is ever the same every month? Whose water bill is ever the same every month? Maybe Wendy hired some more employees. Maybe Wendy has extra doctors that she's paying that's now on payroll. How can you tell her what her bills historically are and what's historically being paid out of the account? I'm telling y'all, get your money out of Wells Fargo now, but once Wendy owns it, once it's a black-owned bank, put your money back in it. Wells Fargo is being shady, and I'm going to tell you what, Wells Fargo wants to go directly to the judge chambers, have emails sent directly to the judge chambers, put things under an anonymous name so we can't find it. We are figuring them out and they don't like it. Wendy's attorneys are still submitting things as they have been. They're still going online to where they could be viewed through the public. They're still issuing out press release to let you know how Wendy is. Wells Fargo is the one being shady. They're the one trying to throw the rock and hide their hand. I don't know about y'all, but Julie would be brought all the way into this lawsuit. There is no way that we've been cool for that long and you did something wrong to me, and the minute I out you, the minute I told you I don't want to deal with you anymore, the minute I said I don't want to bank with Wells Fargo no more because they're not listening to me when it comes to you, and I want to pull my money out, and now all of a sudden y'all think I'm not of sound mind. I go up to the bank myself. Y'all still don't think I'm of sound mind. I bring my son in as a power of attorney and y'all deny him. Now that I bring the court into it, y'all want to issue a guardian over my finances. All the money that I made this bank, y'all want to issue a guardian over my finances. You done lost your rabbit ass mind.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
Wendy, you better than me, because if it was me, I would be doing this right now.
Hello, we have a customer here. You got inside the you trying to steal some money?
Give me my money.
I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. Wendy, I don't promote no violence. I don't promote you going to jail, but I do promote you owning that bank. And I guarantee you by the end of this, when it's all said and done, Wendy is going to be well into the millions. Well into the millions, child. That was just a quick update. What I need to do now is hear from you. What do you think about what Wendy Williams had to say about this woman, Julie Schiller, being her ex-friend and then flipping on her and making Wells Fargo freeze her money? Leave a comment and y'all know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any of this tea.